Hey guys, it's Jill. Um, Wanted to tell you a quick story about something that happened yesterday at my daughter's school. She had an award ceremony, and at the end, all of the parents kind of hopped up out of their chairs to go take pictures as the other kids head back to class. Well, my daughter's class had gym, so they were going to stay in the gym. And I had made the mistake, I guess, of leaving my purse next to my chair and my scarf on the chair. And when I turned around, there was a young man sitting in my chair, and my scarf, my pretty white scarf, had been thrown on the floor in the gym. Now, not next to the chair where my purse had been, but rather like into the gym onto the floor. And I thought, well, that's odd. So I looked at the young man sitting in my chair and I said, "Did you want to sit there?" And he glanced at me and said, "Oh, sorry." And he looked away and I thought, okay. And I know, I know that we can't ask kids to be more than the sum total of their experiences. And we can't ask them to take care of other people's things, especially if they're not being shown how to take care of their things, or, maybe somebody's not taking care of things at home, or if they see people that take things that don't belong to them, then obviously we can expect that those are learned behaviors, right? But in talking about learned behaviors, later on in the day, I took myself and my scarf and I went to the Walmart and I saw a friend of mine with their daughter in the shopping cart, and they were scooting around the store having a fun time, but with no shopping cart cover. And I thought, man, maybe I should be a good neighbor and order them one, right? And just send it to the house, because who doesn't love a cute gift now and then, especially for the baby? And it is RSV season. It is cold and flu season. I do have a friend whose 1-year-old is currently down with RSV. So I went to Amazon and I was looking at cart covers. And the first thing that popped up had this little pocket in the front between where the handlebar goes on the cart, and there was a cell phone pocket on the cart cover for the infant. And I just, I wonder sometimes how we get kids who don't know a lot or who don't have a lot of life skills. And the numbers for ADHD, the numbers for autism are skyrocketing, just astronomical right now. And, you can look it up. The information is out there. I don't know for how long you'll be able to Google, because information censoring is real. But it really boggles my mind that we would just hand an infant a phone. But then I look at the TV and I see CoComelon and I think, this is it. This is idiocracy. This is the downfall of humanity, because we've just become so reliant upon technology to educate our youth or to entertain them and occupy them. I don't know. When my kids were little, I was that mom in the grocery store going, look, this is a marker, and this marker is orange, and you can draw with it. And then, I'd get a piece of paper and I'd show them that it was a marker when we got home, or I'd pick up a banana and say, look, this is a banana and it's yellow, or this is a shoe, and we put them on our feet, and where's your feet? And then count your feet. You have 1, 2 feet. People will think that you're nuts, but it's okay. Because if you are talking with your kids and interacting with your kids and teaching your kids things, they're going to look at you like you are the most amazing, phenomenal, intelligent person that they have ever met. Because you are their person. You are the person that they rely on. You are the person that they need. We have to come back to common sense. And I know that people get mad at me when I say that. You know what? Good. Be mad because I don't care anymore. Yeah. The screen refresh on a YouTube video, the screen refresh in television programming is so fast. And life can never imitate that. Colors, pictures, sounds. Infants can barely see in color. They don't care what's on their screen. They care that they can see your face, so please don't wear a mask. They want to see your mouth. They want to see your eyes. They want to talk to you. They need that connection, human connection. It's so important. It's so important. And they only know what we teach them. The child who threw my scarf on the floor with no remorse and no emotional response was 10 years old. I don't know. How do we teach emotional regulation? Well, we could. We'd have to find room to build it into the curriculum. We would have to be intentional about it and consistent with it. But a lot of it does start out, and it starts when they're infants. And it is not a phone in the shopping cart cover. It is not a phone in your toddler's hand just to keep them quiet. It is respecting them and teaching them and honoring them as people. Just my thoughts. While you're home this weekend, or just maybe even tomorrow, play with your kids. Love on your kids. Be there for them. Talk to them. Tell them something funny that happened in your day. Ask them about their day. Because that's where it starts. It all starts at home. And every day we wake up and we look around and we're grateful for what we have and for all that is to come. There's a chance that we get to better educate our youth. And they need it. And they're desperately asking for it in every moment. Maybe I'll post a link to the school standards and the school ratings down below in the comments section. Because we're failing our youth. I'm debating if I want to talk about the TikTok. It's based in China. It was created there. You know, they don't let their kids watch that kind of stuff, right? So that right there should have us scratching our head just a little bit, but the screens are too much. They're too much. And the stuff that they're showing our children, the stuff that's teaching our children, is just not acceptable. All right. Anyways, I'm grateful for you all. I love you all. Have a good Thanksgiving. I'll talk to you later.